Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Leo Bray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org on the web, at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook, and on YouTube. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel for us. I knew there was a third thing there. I've only been doing this spiel for, I think, a year and a half. You can check out the schedule online. You can stop by the tip jar to make contributions. Questions and feedback are always welcome too on YouTube, on the other platforms as well. We'll start out today sitting or kneeling as you like. I'm sitting up on my blocks as I like to do. This lets your pelvis tilt forward and the front of your hips open up. It's often how I like to start when I'm starting out seated. Your legs don't have to be just like this. Arrange your legs in a way that's comfortable for you. Rest your hands wherever that's comfortable for you. If you want to, close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. Letting it slow down, letting it get deeper. Feeling into your breath. Where do you feel it as you inhale? What do you feel as you exhale? Feeling your contact with the ground. And the ground is whatever you're sitting on. Maybe it's just a mat. Maybe it's not even a mat. It could just be the floor, the rug. Maybe some props like I'm sitting on. Whatever is touching down is you grounding. And in the other direction, thinking about the whole length of your spine. Think of a line from your tailbone, up your spine, through the crown of your head. Helping us sit tall without being rigid, without being stiff. We can sit upright, yet be relaxed. Take in your surroundings, noticing whatever reaches your senses as you scan around. Here it's the breeze, it's the sunlight on my face, it's the music a neighbor is playing. You've got whatever's going on in your space, plus whatever part of my soundtrack is reaching you. Whenever something, whether it's something internal, like a thought or feeling, or something external, like a sound, whenever something draws your attention away from noticing what's going on in your body and noticing your own breath, just gently redirect and come back to the central points of focus. So you can stay mindful of what's going on in your body. Take care of it by skipping or modifying whatever you need to. You can scan your body before we begin moving around to just see whatever is there, whatever is going on, whatever sensations are present. But especially making note of anything that you might wish felt otherwise. If there's any stiffness someplace, any sore areas. Think of directing your breath there, inviting comfort and ease. Let's share 3 deep cleansing breaths before we begin to move around. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sighing sound. Let's start low. Let's start at the ground with the legs, the feet. Just lifting the leg that's in front. Lift either leg. Use the arm on that side to support the leg. Let it be passive. Let the foot be limp. Let the leg hang. Take your opposite hand and weave your fingers in between your toes. I'm making a little face because I have big hands. It's hard to get the fingers in there. Gently and slowly move your foot in circles. Exploring the ankle, loosening things up a bit, stimulating the hands and feet, waking up lots of little nerve endings. Change direction. Maybe see if you can go more slowly. Maybe I just noticed I was going faster than usual. Fast and slow, these are relative terms. Now release your toes. Use both arms. Whatever grip works for you, it doesn't have to look just like this. Hold the whole weight of your leg in your arms. And move your leg in circles. Femur rotating in the hip socket. And change direction. Let your leg down. Let's lift the other one. Let the foot hang and be passive. Get your fingers between your toes. Move your foot in those gentle, slow circles. And change direction. And then release your toes, support the weight of the entire leg, and make those bigger circles for your hip. And change direction. Put your leg down. Resettle, reground. Rest your hands on your knees or thighs. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back, and let your head tip forward and down. And just follow the pace of your own breath. Keep going with that. Seated cow, seated cat, flow. Let's make circles. As you come forward, inhaling, go to one side. As you go back, exhaling, go to the other. See if you can keep both sides of your seat anchored. As you circle, try to lead with your heart, not your head. It's not a difficult movement, but it's maybe complex. It's a good amount of core engagement. Actually, it looks like you're just lazily drifting. Change direction. It's a dynamic engagement, so keep moving and stay grounded. And sit upright. Maybe reground your seat, especially when I'm sitting up on props. I find I need to resituate from time to time. Let your arms hang loose at your sides, let your shoulders disengage. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear, slide it back and let it down. And then your left shoulder up and back, and down. Let your chin come down towards your chest. We'll make slow, easy circles for our neck. Roll your ear towards your shoulder. Look up towards the sky. Just really take your time. If there's any place in your neck where you find a particular tightness, you can pause to rock back and forth there. Ease that stuff out. All right, let's change direction. When you finish the next circle, look forward. Extend your arms to the side. Just rest your fingertips on the floor, staying long in the spine as you extend your arms. Inhale to reach your right arm up alongside your ear. As you exhale, reach across to the left. Keep both cheeks on the floor with the blocks or whatever they're on. Stay grounded on both sides of your seat. Feeling for length from your hip up through your fingertips. And letting your head just be wherever your neck feels comfortable. Inhale to come upright. As you exhale, come into a twist with your right hand on the floor behind you, your left hand on your right leg. Inhale to lengthen up, and exhale to twist some more. Let yourself unwind, come through center. Inhale to lift your left arm up. Exhaling, reach to the right. Inhale to come up. Exhale, come into the other twist. Inhale, find length again. Exhale, find your way into whatever degree of twist works for you on this side. Let yourself unwind and come to center. Rest your hands on the floor in front of you. Just walk them forward as far as you want, as far as it feels good. Let your neck release and your head drop down. Breathe into wherever the sensation is most prominent. Inhaling, walk your hands back, pressing yourself to an upright seat again. Shift up onto your hands and knees, however you want to do that. Drink whenever you need to. Reach back with your right foot. Press the ball of your foot against the floor. On an inhale, reach your left arm out to the side. On an inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back. You could also just leave that foot on the floor if this is too much. To go further, if you like, bend your knee, reach back, grab your foot or ankle, kick into your hand, raise your knee and your chin. Release, lower down. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head and tail go up. Exhale, draw your heart up, let your head and tail come down. Take a couple more cow and cat breaths. Come back to center. Reach back and press into the ball of your left foot. On an inhale, reach your right arm to the side. On the next inhale, pick your left foot up, reach straight back, unless you'd rather keep that foot on the ground. Bend your knee, reach back, see about that bind. Stretching your quads, opening your shoulder. Release, lower down, and take your cow-cat breaths. After your next exhale, come back to your table, curl your toes under, press into your feet, lift your knees, press into your hands, lift your tail, slowly make your way to downward dog and pedal your feet up and down. Take any other shifting around movements you like when you get in your first down dog of a practice. Finding length in all the back of the body. Inhale, bend your knees, look up towards your hands. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Nod your head. Shake your head. Sway back and forth. Bend one leg, bend the other. See what movements feel good in your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Press your hands to your shins. Feel the crown of your head move forward away from your tailbone. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, roll to standing, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach out to the side. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades and hug yourself. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, spread your wings. Exhale, cross your arms the opposite way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, reach your palms up, look up at your hands, lift up your heart. Inhale to come up to center. Exhale to bend to the left, keeping both heels on the ground. Feel for length for both arms. Inhale to come up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale to come up. Exhale, let your arms down. Sun salutations. Inhale, reach out and out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step back to plank. You can let your knees down if you prefer a shorter plank. Exhale, lower all the way down or halfway down. Inhale, bring your heart forward, look up a bit, just to whatever height feels okay in your lower back. Exhale, rock back and up to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to your plank. When you're ready, exhaling, lower. Inhaling, bring your heart forward. Exhaling, rock back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Pause here to set up some props for the next sequence. Bring your blocks in, shoulder width apart.
I like to start on the middle height. We're going to do a straddle fold in the next sequence. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now, maybe you can do straddle fold without blocks. Maybe you don't know what straddle fold is. You're welcome to try with the blocks and set them aside. See how it goes. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Rest your hands on the blocks. Step your right foot back. Runner's lunge. Now we're going to pivot 90 degrees to the right. So take the blocks with you and just walk your hands 90 degrees over here. Let your feet pivot. Keep some bend in your knees, maybe a little, maybe more than a little. Point your toes out and your heels in. Let your neck disengage so your head's just hanging down. And then you decide how far away does the ground seem. Maybe you keep the blocks, maybe you tip them lower, or maybe you bring your hands to the floor, whatever feels right for you. Walk your hands back any amount. If you like, turn your hands around so your fingers point back, and you can keep walking back. And now you get some real active arm traction here and some great lengthening in the back body. Nice stretching in shoulders, hamstrings, glutes, forearms. Take your time to start bringing your hands forward. And if you rotate them the other way. Keep coming forward. Now let's bring the left hand right under your face. Lean into it. Inhale, reach your right arm out and up and look up towards your hand. So picture one hand directly above the other. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Imagine it is. Exhale and bring your hand down, switch hands. Plant the right hand, lean into it. Inhale, reach your left arm out and up and look up towards your hand. Exhale and bring your hand down. We're going to go back to our runner's lunge. Most of us use the blocks to get there. Maybe you feel like you could just walk your hands on the floor. Pivot 90 degrees to the left. Come back to this runner's lunge where we started. And step your right foot forward. Forward, forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, down. Rest your hands on the blocks, maybe on the floor. Step your left foot back to runner's lunge. We're going to do it again, going the other way. Walk 90 degrees over here to your left. I know my left looks like you're right now because I'm facing the camera. Letting the head hang down, toes point out, knees stay loose, not locked. Tip the blocks lower or set them aside. And explore as you like, walking your hands back and maybe turning them 180 degrees. Maybe walking back some more. And walk your hands forward again. Rotate them forward if you rotated them back, and keep coming forward. Plant one hand below your face, lean into it. Inhale, reach the other hand out and up and look up towards that hand. Exhale, come down. Plant that hand. Inhale, reach the other one out and up and look up towards the top hand. Exhale, bring it down. Grab the blocks if you like, and let's walk back to the runner's lunge. You could keep the blocks or set them aside. Let's step back to a downward dog. Take 3 cleansing breaths and make your way to child's pose. Bury your child's pose in any way you need to or want to. Inhale to come forward and up through table pose. Step your left foot up between your hands and then your right foot up next to it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's play with some balancing. Set your eyes on a fixed point at eye level if you can, and if you can't, let your eyes unfocus so you have like a watery gaze. Shift your weight from one leg to the other without picking your feet up, letting them stay on the ground. And if they weren't right under your hips, they'll find their way there. Bring the weight into your left leg. Keep that knee soft and unlocked. Turn your toes out to the side. Draw your heel up onto your ankle. So that's tree pose. There are a lot of different kinds of trees out there. Maybe you bring the sole of your foot onto your calf, or bring your foot onto your thigh. Maybe you keep your hands here, pressing together to center to be very steady. Or you can explore other shapes, explore movement, however you like. Make sure your tree is getting plenty of air, breath is flowing. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them together at your heart. Pivot your knee forward. Let your foot down. Shake your left leg. And anything else that needs a shake. And the shake often becomes a little dance. Water your tree as needed. And when you're ready, hands back to your heart. Shift side to side, reset your eyes, your feet, your hips. When you're ready, bring the weight into your right leg. Turn your left toes out. Bring your heel in and up to whatever height works for you. Maybe it's different than it was on the other side. Maybe your arms do something different. Maybe they do the same thing. If your hands are doing something else, bring them together at your heart. Pivot your knee forward and let your foot down. And shake however you like. Have a seat on the mat. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down over your legs, allowing your knees to bend as much as needed. When you inhale, think of coming forward some more. When you exhale, think of lowering down some more. Inhaling, walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to the edge of your comfort zone, wherever that is. Don't strain anything. Walk your hands down your legs as far as you want. Alternately, you could walk your hands forward on the mat at the center line, or with a block under your hands, walk forward like this. It's nice to have options. Inhaling, walk your hands back, lift your torso. Let your arms help your legs. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, bring your heels in close.
Interlace your fingers, hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat. Bring those bones in your seat closer to the floor to tilt your pelvis forward. Open the front of your hips. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward with a long spine. Just take your time and see how far that long spine will go. Maybe your elbows press down on the inside of your legs. If your hips enjoy that deeper opening action. Wherever the long spine stops lowering, let your head lower. Breathe into your hips. Inhaling, slowly sit up. Keep your feet together and scoot them forward so you make like a long diamond shape here inside your legs. Reach under your ankles and grab the mat if you can, or reach over your ankles if that doesn't work for you. Walk your hands forward on the mat. Let your neck disengage again. Breathe into your back. Inhale and walk your hands back. Sit up one more time. Bring your hands to your knees, lift your knees towards each other. Bring your hands behind you. Scoot your butt towards your heels. Come down onto your forearms, come down onto your back. Heels in close. If you like, place a block between your knees on the middle position. Press into your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up. If you want a deeper heart opener, you can clasp your hands, reach your knuckles towards your heels, and wriggle your shoulder blades in towards each other. Make sure your neck stays relaxed and your head rests on the ground. If you're clasping your hands, let them go. Exhale slowly, let your hips down. Explore floating up and down for a few breaths at your own pace. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Next time you lift up, pause there.
place a block under your sacrum and come down to rest on it. If you don't have blocks, you could use a bolster. You can use pillows, folded blankets or towels. An extra yoga mat rolled up works nicely, or a foam roller. Let the support do the work. Let your body relax down against it. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up. Slide the prop out from underneath. Exhale slowly, lower down. Take a little pause. And moving those props out of the way. Draw your knees toward your chest. Hug your knees. Rock and roll to massage your back against the floor. I'm going to do a little rearranging and reorient myself for a strap sequence. All these lovely plants on my terrace make it a little challenging, so I'll face this way. Take your strap, hold one end in each hand and run it under your feet. Reach your arms and legs up. Stay grounded in the back of your head, your shoulder blades and sacrum. Point your toes at the sky. Point your toes down towards your face. Let your feet relax. Slide them apart. Slide them back together. Take your left foot out, press the back of your left leg against the ground and flex your left foot back towards you. Reach your right arm out to the side. Keeping your shoulder blades grounded, draw your leg to the left and turn your head to the right. Bring everything up to center. Take the strap in your right hand. Press your left hand down on the front of your left hip. Keep that side anchored down. Let your limbs fall to the right. So you want to keep both cheeks on the ground. Keep your pelvis from rolling to the right to allow that right hip to open outward to a greater degree. And if it doesn't feel good to have your leg hang in the air, it's okay to put a block under the outside of your leg here too. Sometimes that just doesn't feel good, having it hang, or sometimes you don't want it to go down any more than where you've reached. And you find the support of the strap insufficient to keep it in a comfortable position. Very gently come back to center. Lift your left leg, step into the strap, take your right foot out, press your right leg down, reach your left arm to the side, draw your leg to the right and turn your head to the left. Keep flexing the right foot back towards you. Bring everything up through center. Switch hands on your strap. Press down on the front of your right hip. Let your limbs fall to the left. Nice and easy, come back up. Raise your right leg. Draw your knees in. Set your strap aside. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet. Play with bending and straightening your limbs in happy baby pose. Maybe more just rocking back and forth. Whenever you feel complete with inverting, you can make your way to a resting pose of your choice. Maybe it's corpse pose. Maybe it's something else. It's more important to be comfortable than to be in the traditional final posture. As you get comfortable, maybe close your eyes. Maybe just focus on your breath. Maybe there's something else you'd like to focus on. Or maybe you'd rather let go of the need to focus. Start taking some deeper breaths and moving around little by little. Allow your movements to gradually get bigger and bigger. Take your time and move mindfully. When you're ready for bigger movements, gently sit up. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing in practice today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within you. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.